So it's Hawr1x versus fl4sh. It's the first game here of the UGC here in Italy. And Jay, why don't you take us away?
Yeah, all right. So fl4sh going to get the mega spawn after the shotgun. Sees that Hawr1x will take. Although he doesn't have the RA yet, he's going to try and fist him in the face and take it from Czech. And he's like, ha ha ha. And he's like, I don't even need the RA. I'm so good. And then he's like, oh, I'll take it just to kind of even out. And he gets killed. So interesting start of this match. If both of these players are down in the LAN area. Hawr1x from Czech, as you mentioned earlier, and fl4sh from Italy. So hopefully this one pans out with a bit more sanity later on in the moments.
Yeah,
fl4sh, skillful drop there, bounced off the wall. Out of the lava.
And actually, in the pre-game warm-up, fl4sh had a pretty nifty accuracy with the LG. That was a very risky move from Hawr1x to drop down onto that 25. I guess he really, really needed that health then, which obviously he did get, but then was killed afterwards. So fl4sh does have a lead a little bit early on in this one, just 1 minute gone, of course. And we will be playing best of 3 in the group stage. Just Group A today. We're moving into Group B tomorrow. The players from Group B are actually just training, warming up, whatever, in the pro gaming area. 3-1 is the score at this stage.
Yeah, fl4sh, nice rocket spam there to kind of cover if Hawr1x was going to go for a top rocket and shut down the frag, which is good for him because he's going to be able to get mega and most likely onto red. He should be able to get it if just this hard jump, which he makes there finally, will now drop down into red. But as you mentioned, yeah, his aim's pretty nifty, but we've also got to remind people that the Quake lives changed a little bit, plus 10% increase on hitboxes. So right now, LG is looking really strong across the board for a lot of these pro players here. So you're going to see some changes in how some of the frags happens later on with the top players. It's a lot harder to kind of fall off ledges to kind of dodge your opponent. The LG really sticks when you chase people around corners, etc. Yeah. And it does make a noticeable difference. And also, of course, you know, with the jumps, you know, you clip about 6 pixels higher now than you previously did on jumping, and also slightly longer, so the game's also faster. So definitely going to see something interesting just because of the change with the Quake Live patch. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I've heard Sparty's, you know, happy with the changes. He's playing really good with it. Faz's LG's gone up. Cypher has got some Polish tricks randomly, which we'll talk a little bit later about when we talk about Cypher. But otherwise, yeah, it should be a great tournament.
And so far, this first map, of course, looking great for fl4sh. Is 6-1 in the lead, and we still have 7 minutes and 20 remaining on the clock. Having a real good time of things at this stage. And again, he's going to chase in for Hawr1x, who you know, we mentioned is quite a familiar name in the scene. Obviously, you see him hanging around, trolling around maybe, on ESR here, there and everywhere, and obviously running the tournaments as well that he does over in the Czech Republic, and also sometimes for Europe as well, I think. So, you know, he's a known name, but at this stage, he came here for fun, he said, just have a bit of a vacation, a Quake vacation.
Yeah, but he's also going to be making sure he gets, you know, some content up there for his community, also ES Reality, etc. So he's also here, you know, looking to do some interviews and whatnot. So it's great to have someone here, you know, who's willing to participate and do that. And of course, Swine, you know, he's here with Fragster, but he's like, fuck Fragster, I'm playing in the tournament. That's official.
Yeah, and actually he's a very, very good player. I don't really know what to say about Swine. He's definitely going to come into this tournament as a favourite. But to be honest, I think he could have some troubles when he comes up against players like Hawr1x.
Yeah, probably. But he's got the easy group. He's got Rafa and also Sparty. Yeah. So those two probably will be, you know, kind of conferring a lot. Like, how do we take Swine down? What should we do?
Yeah, it's a shame for a world champion to have to face such a, you know, difficult opponent so early on in his group in the form of Swine.
Yeah, he's probably nervous. But anyway, we'll get back to that a little bit later. 5 minutes. Almost gone. 9-1 the score. fl4sh, you know, losing a bit of items across the map, but Hawr1x losing some ammo, health, and dignity as he goes into the lava. So, you know, still a game still in favour of fl4sh. We'll see how it works out for him. I can't see much changing here. I want Hawr1x to come back and destroy him. That's it, I've said it.
You want or you think?
No, I want.
Okay. Yeah, at this stage of the game you can't really see it, but there comes a couple of decent rockets from Hawr1x. Of course, fl4sh has that 50 HP bubble to deal with, and well, he won't be in too much of a sticky situation. Red Arm will be coming up next. High advantage was with Hawr1x until he made A crazy jump down through middle.
That's what I mean about the LGs in this game right now. If you check fl4sh's LG percentage, it's got to be around 40%. See? Easily 40%. There you go. They've written it backwards. It was actually 62%. It looks like 26, but it's not. That's a bug.
It's a bug. Definitely a bug. And again, we're going to see fl4sh here actually putting out the grenades early on, and obviously Hawr1x here with no LG is going to find it absolutely terrible to try and win this fight, but somehow manages to survive. I think it was more of a case of fl4sh not really hunting that kill down as effectively as he could have, rather than Hawr1x having much of a chance. And there's some massive knockback on the LG, and Hawr1x is thrown down. Before he could get into the lava, at least he doesn't, you know, he's killed. So at least he's not on -1 at this stage. He's 11-0 behind, and that's 12. fl4sh gets mega.
Yeah, he does. Hawr1x spawns by plasma. Is he going to get cut off? And that's the other thing as well, like the jump there, you can see you can actually make that jump. You can make a lot more jumps easier. And you'll notice that on the T7 as well. You don't have to make the weird angle jump onto the yellow armor next to the red. You can just jump straight up to it now. So, yeah, it will be interesting to see how these players are going to adapt and take advantage of that. Already fl4sh showing us 14-0. Got position, knows his opponents in LG. Probably not too worried about even having to pick up the red. Gonna go for mega first. Now if he wants red, he can go get it. He obviously didn't want it that much.
I think he was thinking more about a grenade launcher at that stage. Otherwise he's got so much health and armor that he can just rocket jump wherever he wants and even take the damage from the close range rocket.
Counter kill though.
0.
I see it coming. Counter kill, yeah.
Let's see how good the MG is. Not quite good enough for Hawr1x.
He's got plasma gun. I just heard him got the jump out, so he should come back in aggressive in the center. Just start spamming like a nutter. Come on, here it is. Here's the counter kill.
Well, he kind of managed it for a little while. There's a rocket jump out. That's a good one back from Hawr1x, and we're going to see the aggression from fl4sh, who again goes out to the LG, and actually his accuracy on the LG has increased now to 92%.
Wow. Yeah. Insane. Strength to eat your heart out.
And obviously, games you'll probably be expecting to maybe get a little bit closer, a little bit later on in the day. We will be finishing off Group A with Cypher versus fl4sh.
Yeah, fantastic finish to this group. Really looking forward to watching those two play. I do think, though, unless fl4sh is really going to step up and impress, I think Cypher's, well, seems slightly more confident when I spoke to both players. He feels very comfortable with his Quake Life setup. He actually had someone from Poland send him an email.
A love letter.
A love letter and an email. It wasn't Avec, it was Avic's mum. And and Avic's mum wasn't Avic's mum. This Polish guy actually sent all these like commands and said, if you use this, you will be like, you know, better. Because what he did, he like got the perfect command to get as close to Quake 3 as possible, where Cypher enjoyed, you know, at the most. So his like FOV's 93 now, which was like, you know. So he's changed and actually used a lot of these commands that this Polish guy sent to him. And so, but the thing is, he said yes, and I feel very good because of it. And he's very confident. He goes, I should email him back, thank you, because he hasn't done it yet. So, you know, if Cypher wins this, and we find out who you are, Mr. Mysterious Emailer from Poland, I'm sure Cypher will say thanks. But we'll have to see how well he's going to play, because of course he hasn't won anything yet. He's hasn't played the game yet.
Yeah, actually, Cypher was one of the people who picked me up from the airport yesterday. He was part of the entourage. Yeah, and I asked him how's he feeling for the tournament. He's like, yeah, I win this time. I mean, Cypher actually says that usually in every tournament.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. You don't think?
No. Like, sometimes Cypher, I think, isn't as disciplined on his training, and then he falls behind. And then when he gets really good on training, he plays good. I'm not even sure how well prepared he was for the Inter Extreme Masters finals, because, you know, he didn't make top 3, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't think he was particularly happy with his performance there, obviously. And coming into this one, no Avec, no Cooler. We obviously do have some great names in here as well still. But I think Cypher really has a bit of a point to prove to himself more than to anyone else. I mean, no one really batted an eyelid if Cypher didn't do well at this tournament either, because we all know how well Cypher...
I'd write him off.
Yeah, forever.
Never.
forever.
I'd be like, go play League of Legends, mate.
Oh. Here we go. GG's call. It's going to end 24 to -2 in favor of fl4sh. And what can we note about that one? 33% for fl4sh with his LG.
Yeah, and we got that the right way around this time.
Yeah, that's not a bug. It is 33% now. So we're going to be moving over, obviously, to map 2, which will be ZTN, otherwise known as Blood Run. That is the choice of Hawr1x. So maybe we're going to see a little bit more of a closer second map.
Put a railgun in there as well. Percentages on the LG were, pretty close as well. So we have to see if it's just going to be a case of, I mean, as I say, if you haven't practiced Jordan a long time, DM13 something that you might want to have to put a lot more practice in. But ZTN just kind of comes naturally because you've been playing it for so long. Let's see if Hawr1x can bring back a map.
Well, here we go then, and they're going to get the spawns at the opposite ends there, which of course for Hawr1x was a bit of a nightmare. He's going to try and run out, and again he goes back in with a pummel. This time, well, he did connect again, but of course wasn't able to kind of get the kill with that one, and obviously that will leave fl4sh with the Mega and the Red right off the start.
If he can get Rocket Launcher Hawr1x, that's a really good move, but I don't know if he's going to commit to it yet, and fl4sh is going to deny the Rocket Launcher as he picks it up, and Hawr1x comes in. Oh, one rocket into 2. Hawr1x goes down, and he wanted that rocket, and he felt like that maybe that was a good time to go for it. Stop laughing, Joseph. It's just serious business.
That is serious business. That was just
gaming.
A bit of a ridiculous frag, let's be honest.
Awesome. No, Hawr1x would have been timed that to go to rocket launcher nicely, but fl4sh was still there, so he got denied, and really nice rockets, but nice counter kill. And that was going to be surely another kill.
Oh, amazing.
Nice.
Brilliant stuff from Hawr1x there, and he's like, yeah, now, okay, I'm going to play. I want to win this map, which obviously is his choice. Let's see if he can get over onto that red armor, and he does barely, with just 38 feet to go.
Drop and shoot.
Oh, and he
hit the grenade.
Down. Yeah, the grenade landed.
Yeah, the grenade landed and flicked, and he should have got that hit. That probably would have killed.
Yeah,
but now he lost Mega.
And that Mega has obviously gone away from him.
He doesn't have a center map. He needs to get quicker to center.
Red armor's up in a couple of seconds, and Hawr1x not going to
mistake.
Go for that one. And we're going to meet here once again inside of that small corridor. fl4sh down to 50-50, and Hawr1x not so healthy either. Overall pretty standard. There comes the LG once again from fl4sh, and it will prove to be stronger than anything Hawr1x can offer up in that little fight. And fl4sh has got plenty of time to get over to Red as well now.
Well, yeah, he knows Hawr1x is up there, but Hawr1x can make something happen here. Nice, a lot of damage, but I think he's going to have to back away. And there's the LG kill. But Hawr1x knew he did a lot of damage, and he did the right thing to try and push for a counter kill, bring it to a 3-3 game. But this is going to be tough. He's going to have to hit 2 rails here to make something happen. I don't think fl4sh is going to let that. There's one.
Nice rocket jump up there. Both players miss the rail, and Hawr1x will land it. He brings the score back to 4-3.
He doesn't know a time on Mega, I don't think. But he knows it should be soon, so hopefully he stays. Yay.
There's Mega. Obviously, Red has gone over to his opponent. Let's take a look at fl4sh, see where he is. Dropping down once that LG, of course. Doesn't have a rocket launcher either, so... Like, thanks. I'll take that yellow, plus the rail, plus the rocket, and actually I'm looking quite nice.
Yeah, Hawr1x probably knew that he didn't have a rocket since where he was in the map, and should have maybe covered that rocket launcher earlier. And now he's even going to lose out on the RA because of it. And he's got a Mega time, Hawr1x, but I don't think he's going to win this fight, as he does drop. So fl4sh obviously got to drop down to Mega after getting a killer RA, but nicely done by Hawr1x to steal that one away. But you're still going to lose the frag. So 6-3, and in this situation, he's got to get lucky.
Wow, brilliant.
But that is very, very nice from fl4sh. Rocket to rail combo. And Hawr1x just needs 1 yellow, and then he can push for a red. But he's really low on the weapon, so he's probably going to... Oh, okay, that's really nice. That's a ballsy move, but that's what you got to make when you're a few frags down.
And it's worked out quite nicely for him. There's a nice rocket back from fl4sh. And we have Hawr1x at the moment. Not looking so healthy.
And he had Mega timed, but doesn't want to be there.
Now he knows that fl4sh isn't there. Maybe some come of this one, but obviously taking that splash damage down to 8 HP. Hawr1x still alive. Still hanging on. There's not much health around for him at the minute. There we go. There's an extra 50 to boost him up. Lower yellow available as well. That will leave him at least somewhat safe.
Charge and railgun would go down there at the moment, but or just a rocket jump to your death. That's a good thing.
Well, some great rockets, but there comes the rail from fl4sh. Good weapon choice. As he picks up that next one. Good thing for Hawr1x, so there's only a couple of seconds separating both the red armor and the Mega. He's a little bit out of position for Mega, but he is, he's not going to get in there. fl4sh peeks out at the perfect last opportunity. Will hit that rail, gets the kill, and now he's looking for the conversion as well, which he will probably rocket jump up to be able to take. Oh, no.
One more.
There we go. Scoreline, of course, now 10-3. A nice 7 frag advantage for fl4sh, who did win map number 1, of course, so a win here will put him actually quite nicely in Group A.
Yep, and Hawr1x's game at the moment kind of very offbeat. Sometimes it's aggressive on items, sometimes it's really passive when he could be going to items, so actually looks kind of weird to play against for fl4sh because he doesn't really know what's happening, but at the same time he is getting the frags. He's just making sure he's stable on terms of health, armor, and having a good amount of ammo, especially with the LG. He hasn't really dropped or come into a fight where he hasn't had an LG to kind of do a good majority of damage if he's needed it, but otherwise just covering the map nicely, doing the routes. And Hawr1x does go down to the shards, which I haven't really seen either player kind of utilize. But this time, he wasn't wary of where fl4sh was, and that's a shame because you really have to pick every advantage. And fl4sh, he's even going to get red, I reckon, as well, because the 50 health buff was just taken. Just needs to look for a railgun shot. There it is. Oh, is this?
Hawr1x is going to peek there again. No, he's not.
And now Hawr1x,
really crippled, and obviously one more rail here will finish him off. LG will do the job too. And fl4sh will give himself now a 10 frag advantage. Hawr1x comes again with the pummel, but fl4sh so healthy, doesn't even care about it all that much. Will he lose out on Mega? No, he won't. He drops in once again. Perfect timing, which Hawr1x of course didn't have down. And it's another red, another Mega. fl4sh going to continue on his routes.
Yeah, let's just check the accuracies of fl4sh as well, just to see how he's aiming on the second map. And 40 railgun, nice shot there with the second rail as he drops down. And yeah, those shots are also possible now with the hitboxes with 33 LG. So he's definitely got some nice aim to him. Hasn't been stressed to play in situations where he's had to make hard, tough decisions. The decision making in his game's been pretty easy. He's ran the routes and the kills have come to him. But I'll be interested to see what happens when he gets a little bit more pressure, and that's when you really see if someone can duel or if they can just run a map versus an opponent which they have stronger accuracy now, which he obviously does in this matchup.
If you look at the comparisons there, Hawr1x's got a slightly stronger rocket launcher, but everything else is pretty much miles off. I mean, an extra 10% on LG. 6 or so % on the railgun, but still fl4sh has been hitting the crucial shots, and almost constantly we've seen Hawr1x being crippled. There's a nice move once again. I think a decent decision from Hawr1x to try and go back in for that one. Thought he might have caught fl4sh off guard, but I think generally fl4sh showing that he's the better prepared player at least here.
Yeah,
his accuracy.
He's got some really nice style. Sorry to interrupt, but like off spawns, he's really kind of cool that the fact that when he gets a kill, he doesn't. He doesn't just run to the next item. He actually looks for if there's a way to capitalize off this. So he's playing really, solid, just all round. But again, it's going to be when he gets challenged by just a tougher opponent.
Yeah. Obviously, will be coming up a little bit later for him because we do have Cypher and Faz in this group. We go to Red Armor collected. Hawr1x, obviously he needs to pick up more health here and there. That's a nice move from fl4sh as he does connect with the rail. And it will put him 23-4 in the lead. There's another nice one. Easy angle for him though, to be honest, that he's got set up. And he's going to push in LG, not quite as accurate there as he would have liked, but still.
I mean, I wonder if he's just used to hitting all these great rails and rockets, because they are pretty fantastic actually, and his railgun just been connecting at the end. So this is normal for him, or it's just maybe some of these players from Italy, the fact that Sturmey's put on this great event is the fact that they get to really try, test their metal out on a LAN server. So, a lot of people don't get that opportunity in Quake Live because you have to be at an event. It's not like Quake 3 when you could just, load up a LAN game. So it must feel great for some of them, and they must be really being able to, push their game to another level. And that's really how, the top players get constantly better and better as well.
Because as far as I'm aware, there aren't Italian servers either.
Oh,
I
didn't know that.
Or at least yesterday when we were searching, there weren't any.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's 100% true, to be honest, but if it is, well, then yeah, definitely they get a nice chance to appear and play with a decent team. Last few seconds to go. 27-4 is the scoreline. And so far, fl4sh obviously by far the best player as Hawr1x will kill himself just in the dying seconds. GG's call, and it will be fl4sh who takes the first match here of the Ultimate Gaming Championship, and it is a 27-3 scoreline on map number 2.
Yeah, Italy bring it home. But yeah, Hawr1x, as you say, if you don't play a lot of Quake, his decision-making wasn't really stable throughout the whole game. It was like, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to run away, and it was all just like mixed match situations when he decided to go aggressive and defensive. Didn't really have like a style in terms that he brought to the game, and fl4sh, yeah, just played it nice. But I really liked how he played off the kills.
Yeah,
it was really good.